All right, welcome. Hello, I'm Michael. Pronouns are he, him, and I'm going to be running masks tonight. We want to go through and introduce all you wonderful people.
Yeah, hey, I'm Mo. They, she pronouns. I'm playing Isidora Reyes, aka Obsidian, the Beacon, she, they pronouns.
Hey, I'm Kirby, he, they pronouns, and I'm playing Johnny Styles, aka Wildfire.
I'm Sarah, she, her pronouns.
I have moved people around on the thing.
I'm having a
Sorry.
stroke.
I'm playing Ivy, they, she pronouns, the transformed.
I'm Sarah, she, her pronouns. I'm playing Zaylin, they, them pronouns, the newborn.
I'm Nessa, she, her. I'll be playing Marrow / Rosalind, also she, her, the Janice.
Love you too. Hi, I am Steve. I am he, him, and I play Johnny Styles Wildfire. Also he, him. Not what Kirby said. I play Johnny Styles.
I mean, it's in the future, possibly.
And honestly, if there was ever an April Fool's game, it might be kind of funny to have a body swap episode.
Freaky Friday.
Yeah,
I was about to say,
Starring
Milano
Jamie
is-
Lee Curtis
Jamie Lee Curtis.
And Lindsay Lohan.
and Lindsay Lohan.
Whoever ends up as Ivy is going to be weird. My body's so weird.
How do you control this? What do I do?
Just becomes just like a blob.
All right.
You're
I feel
muted,
like-
Mo. I missed your joke.
They're gonna be a pile of vines the whole game. It's
Yeah,
okay.
All right, let's go over our labels and conditions. Make sure I got all those down correct.
Oh yeah, you need that shit. So I have no conditions. Ooh. Danger +3, freak -1, savior -2, superior +2, and then mundane +1. Yeah.
I have guilty and insecure. I cleared 3 conditions last week. That was fun. And I have danger +3, freak +3, savior -2, superior -1, and mundane 0.
All right.
I have my conditions: hopeless and insecure, and I'm at danger +2, freak +2, savior +1, superior -1, mundane -1.
All right.
Yeah. So I am angry, guilty, and insecure. I kind of miss having more, so I could just say all of them -1. But danger +1, freak +3, savior +1, superior 0, mundane -1.
All right. Johnny.
Danger -2, freak +2, savior +1, superior +2, mundane +1. And my conditions are everything except insecure.
So you're screwed up, but you're good about that. Do we want to go over what had happened last week?
Confidently fucked.
Oh, and I forgot to add my drive. Sorry. I want to help a teammate when they need me the most, and I want to make out with a teammate.
Well,
Live
to
in
be fair,
forever.
Oh, and then as a
Close
reminder,
and
yeah,
pleasant.
a couple. I'll make some notes here for reminders. Also, Ivy, you've now got the Doom, so we need to remember what your Doom thing is.
Yes, my doom is frightening loved ones and facing danger alone, and I have 3 out of 5 on my current doom track.
Ooh.
also, Mo and I put our team moves into the microscope section of the Discord.
Yes.
If y'all want to look at those.
So you said it was making out with teammate, and then what?
I mean, that's the only one that matters. No, I'm kidding. Help a teammate when they most need you.
All right.
Anybody else hear like a washing machine?
It's my AC.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
why it's so loud. Like, it's never like it. I think this microphone really picks it up.
Oh,
Should I
I was
turn-
worried. I was worried. It was
I've,
me
ne-
'cause
I've
I
never
moved my
heard it
computer.
before.
Because I
So-
never had it on before
Because
when I had this microphone.
first
Okay,
we
that
were in
makes-
winter. We're moving into spring. Slowly,
Which is
but-
like, a nice winter or summer for y'all, because Texas.
It was
Just wanted
70
to make
degrees
sure
today.
it wasn't anything with my stuff.
No, it's me. They said they heard it earlier in the other game, so I'm like,
Because if you
And-
turn it off, though, you're just like sweat.
I mean, I'm okay right now. I just feel bad for the doggo because she runs hotter.
Oh.
It's
And
not
she's-
bothering me.
Okay.
That train bothers me.
She went
that-
swimming earlier. Sorry to sidetrack, but she went swimming earlier. I don't know if you saw the video, but
Mhm.
there's a video on TikTok where she went
Aw.
swimming.
I'm gonna go look for that. Also, Kirby, that one was me, and I'm surprised we haven't gotten more train one noises.
We need it.
It really puts us in the mood. I can do a rundown, but I can only do about as far. I'll make it quick, but I can only do about an hour, 15 minutes in.
So
Asia
we're giving you an hour and 15 minutes to do the rundown from the last session, and then
Yes.
okay, cool.
Ivy
I'll be
woke
back.
up. Exactly. Ivy woke up. We went to church to meet Ivy. We had a hot NPC moment. Just a hot
As
NPC
always,
summer,
as always.
Damn
Wet
it,
hot
Michael.
NPC, wet hot NPC summer.
wet NPC summer. Specifically wet. Ivy and Issa had some fun in the park, kind of flirting, playing, fighting, destroying public property, didn't terrorize any civilians. And Mara was kind of like that one picture of the two people sharing a milkshake, and then the third person with the third straw is kind of like lying on the floor next to them. Mara was that third person. Johnny and Zaylin went to go get a burner phone to deal with our shenanigans, and Zaylin accidentally started some Twitter drama regarding, what are we calling it, Xylefire?
Believe so.
Regarding Xylefire, by implying that they needed the burner phone for SEX stuff.
Sex.
Yeah, we're not allowed to
Mhm.
say it, but yada yada yada. That AT&T guy was all over Twitter because of it, and seeing that trending on Twitter really threw Marrow for a loop. And she actually had her first time running away from responsibility. Incredible. Kirby was hilarious, and then Zaylin was a badass to Jason. He told him everything that his dad and mom should have told him a long ass time ago. And then that's where I forget what happened.
Then we came up with a plan to get the ship, because Jason gave us basically the not like the keys to it, but basically gave us like the details we needed to get into the place where the ship was stored. We stole the ship. We hurt some minions while we were at it. It turns out the ship is powered by Rift Energy, and I destroyed the Rift Energy fuel supply, so I am now the Rift Energy for the ship.
And
then-
go ahead, Kurt.
no, you go.
Okay. I was gonna say, basically, we fly to the location. We meet Wraith. Wraith shows us that Sable Star is with the parents at the house. Issa's able to teleport because she has teleportation powers. It's tech. It's not really hers, but like, she was able to teleport in, scare Sable Star off, and then Wraith escaped. But Issa's there with the parents now at the house.
Oh, Ivy
And-
went full like underneath and like ripped out the ground and did a whole bunch of
Oh
other shit.
yeah,
It was-
destroyed the earth, tilled the lands. And I think that's where we left off.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, I think that was everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I recall, we had Wraith was gone from the airfield that you landed at. The ship is now there, unable to be piloted unless you have basically Rift Energy, which could be from the pilot, could be from something else, a machine maybe someone built that they could use to capture people and then take their energy. And we've got Mo. You are with Ivy's parents.
The washing machine of my AC stopped. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Oh, go ahead.
You know, say Carol and Davis are just kind of wide eyed when Sable Star went, and they're just like,
Hey, are y'all okay?
they had us like it was like a nice sort of hotel they had us in. It was a weird way to be kidnapped. We couldn't move, but it wasn't uncomfortable. We didn't like our phones were taken from us. It's been a weird several days.
Yeah, I bet. I'm Everybody else is gonna be getting here soon. Issa's now realizing, what do I do with parents? It's like, what do you do with a child? I don't know. What do I do with parents? She's like, I guess I mean, I'll keep an eye out if you guys just want to settle in. And should I call the police? I don't know. Should I call the police and set up a night watch? No, we're superheroes. It's just like, what do I do?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, yeah. There's just a moment where she kind of looks and goes, I think staying here is a bad idea. I mean,
That's
you all
completely.
you all were supposed to protect us last time.
Shift your labels.
Take guilt. No, take guilty.
God damn it, Michael! You already had me take guilty once because of we left them.
Yeah, but you felt guilty. Now you feel worse. She's like, yeah. We can't trust you.
Yeah, and I think Issa's like,
She goes, "How is everyone okay? Was anyone hurt? They said something about stealing a plane from Jason Blake."
yeah, I just they wanted this plane from Jason, and we didn't steal it from Jason. Just to let you know, we actually talked to Jason, and he let us borrow it.
At which point, there is a crack of light appears in the room that you're in, and through it steps. Let me put her name.
Oh no!
Elsa.
Oh no! Is it? Oh, is that one chick with the Intrepids?
Spada.
Yeah, La Espada.
That's
As she comes in, she's been hurt by something, and she sort of collapses.
How did she know we were here? Okay.
And she sort of looks up and she goes,
What?
They got the Intrepids.
Who?
Blake.
What?
Okay, back at the airfield.
Oh no.
Everything really turned out as best as it could be.
We really did exactly what we planned.
Yeah.
This has been so smooth and easy.
So
Well,
yeah.
to be fair, we were originally going to trade off the plane, but I think if anything, this turned out better because you've got your parents back and we still have a plane.
True.
All right,
Hmm.
let's head back to Ivy's house to get their parents. So
Yes,
we launch the plane into the air.
Yeah, Ivy immediately just jumps in the thing and is like closing the thing before like Johnny or Marrow are even getting into it. Like just that quick.
We gotta wait for Johnny and Marrow.
The concept of this plane is now striking Marrow because we're not in like an emergency situation. The fact that this is a plane that you, Zaylin, are flying. So she's going to spend the rest of the trip just kind of like not piercing the hull, but just kind of like pressed up against the floor, just like gripping with bones.
I am
Yeah,
hugging you
John-
with my bones.
Johnny just hops in. Johnny looks at Ivy. I think I should put your parents up in a hotel for a while.
Yeah.
Are your
Yeah.
parents important enough politically that like it would be hard for someone to be kidnapped from their house, Johnny?
Oh, my parents have security. They'll be fine.
I know what I'm going to say is why don't we have a mommy daddy sleepover? But with each other's parents.
Nah, I'll put them up in a hotel.
Okay. All right. Cool.
all I know
Hotel-
is Mom asked for a bowl for the keys.
My
Not one of those parties, Michael. There's no upside down pineapples here. Okay.
No. I'm just
I
saying.
am gratefully out of the loop on this joke.
We'll explain it.
For some reason, an upside down pineapple, I imagine, has something to do with being shoved up an ass.
It's code for
Good.
swingers.
Okay, great.
The
Glad.
key party is that you come to a party, everyone like you throw like one of the couples, like all the men or all the women would throw their keys into the thing. You fish one out, and that's who you went home
I
with.
gotcha. That's who
Like
you
in the
went
Venture
with.
Brothers.
Okay.
All right, so we're flying. We're flying back to the house. This plane is strangely intuitive to fly. Like it's like very. It's a good ride. It's a good ride.
Can I say that the group gets a text from Issa like while you're almost there and be like,
Yeah.
hey, Lost Ball is here, and apparently the Intrepids got taken by Blake.
What?
What's it say?
La Spada is at my house, and she said that the Intrepids got kidnapped by Jason.
What?
We need to get there as soon as possible. Like faster.
Okay.
Come on.
Punch it.
Come on.
Yeah, Issa,
Must go faster.
She's got like burns from lasers on her.
Oh,
Like
shit.
she's taken several hits.
Yeah,
also,
I think Issa's gonna like look to see and like his parents like, do you have a first aid kit by chance?
of course, yeah. And then they rush through and they kind of grab and they bring one out, set it down, and it's just fairly well stocked. When your child is a superhero and you're aware of it, just in case, even though Ivy wouldn't need a regular person's thing like that, they are stocked in case something happens.
Yeah, mine has Miracle Grow in it.
No. Green
And
blood
pop-
still bleeds.
and
And-
popsicle sticks to like hold vines in place.
and grafting rubber bands and
Little
stuff.
stakes.
Yeah.
Just put Ivy in the yard for a couple days.
Got a little garden out back.
We're gonna graft you.
It reminds me of fucking Elden Ring, and now it's what I want to play, Michael.
We should talk about that. Anyway, we will later.
Yeah, so Issa's gonna use that to like start patching up Espada as I guess they land or get closer or whatever's.
Yeah.
So-
As soon as we get there, I think Ivy's gonna run straight to her
Yeah, I'll say,
parents. and-
as it starts to land, La Spada grabs your hand, Issa, as that thing's land. Goes, the Powerhouse Armors, they had a message from Jake. They wanted you to know that Johnny did this.
Who's
You
Jake?
bastard.
Who's Jake?
Oh, Jason. I said Jason Blake.
Oh,
I
you
made a
Jake.
portmanteau. I made a portmanteau of
Hey,
Jason
Michael,
Blake, apparently.
Michael.
Yeah.
One of the main rules of improv is you roll with the failure and the stakes, right? There's a new NPC named Jake.
I'm the Android Armor Jake.
Oh man, you bastard, Johnny.
Johnny had his reasons. Would you rather have the Intrepids or your parents?
Well, we don't.
Oh,
know
yeah,
this yet.
I would wait, let this scene happen.
True.
Yeah. Issa's just gonna like sit with it and let it fester as she starts patching it up, but she's stewing. It's there, so yeah. As you'll land, and come inside, you'll see Issa like finish patching up Espada.
Yeah, Ivy sprints right past, not even looking at Issa or Espada, and just runs right to their parents and just like grabs them both and hugs them
Yeah,
and
they
starts like yelling, like, "I'm so sorry. I can't believe I let this happen."
Yeah, they grab hold tight. Like, no, we're okay. They didn't harm. They treated us surprisingly well.
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Hendricks.
Hi. Hi,
Was it like a
Meryl.
Marriott or?
We never saw any branded things on it. And he just goes. Your dad just goes. It was. They weren't trying for like a Stockholm syndrome thing. They didn't talk to us a whole lot. It was really that was kind of rude, but beyond that, they didn't harm us. They kept us. They just let us know that you were going to do the right thing.
Well, I think hopefully they won't be coming back for you, and we're gonna put you somewhere safe until we get this situation resolved. Because I don't, yeah. And
Hi, Johnny.
Ivy turns around and sees Johnny with his hand up and says, "Yes, Johnny, please."
No, I'm gonna clear afraid by running from something difficult. As everybody like gets into the house, Johnny is gone. He does not want to see La Espada. He does not want to deal with this right now. He just is gone.
All right, make me
See,
clear it.
Yeah, I think
then-
Issa looks up and she like looks around, and when this happens, and she's like, "Where's Johnny?"
Where'd it go?
damn it. Jason Blake must have gotten another one.
What?
Or what's sorry, not Jason Blake, the other one, the Matrix looking guy. Phantom.
And I think Issa's gonna look
Right.
at Espada and she's like, I'll handle it. And just quietly, well, loud enough for everybody else to hear. And finish patching, ties off the last bit of whatever she wrapped up and stands and like, are you thirsty?
Wow.
I didn't realize how loud my mic is. I'm sorry.
Such.
Nom, 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 nom.
It's dog ASMR. I'm
Yeah,
into
I'm
it.
so sorry. And I think Issa's just she mad. She just not usually her supposed to mad, but more like stewing mad. She's like, I'm gonna fucking kill him.
What's
What's
happening?
going on?
I'm gonna kill him.
Ivy, canonically, you have a dog now.
What's going on?
Lisa, that's one of your things in your playbook is the pet, right?
I do have a pet thing. Oh, are you gonna sleep at the door now? Okay,
Oh
goodbye.
my god, Reina is so adorable. She's
So
just like,
cute.
I need to be a part of this as well. Here I come.
No. She was sleeping so good, and then she got up to use the drink. You know what? It's okay. She needs to hydrate.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I am gonna fucking kill him.
What's going on?
Apparently, Johnny decided on his own mental capacity to give up the Intrepid to Blake.
It's not
Uh-huh.
true. It's not
Espada
true.
just told me. Espada's beat the shit right now. Look at those injuries and tell me she's wrong.
Yeah, she's kind of just like. There was a message from
Jason-
Jason Blake delivered to us through one of the armors.
Okay.
Jason's a liar. Jason's a
I-
liar.
You know what? Let me go do this. And I think Issa's gonna like hit the thingy if she can and like try to teleport to the warehouse.
Okay.
You mean roll plus
Yeah.
freak? Oh, I need dice. Oh, here's my dice. -1. All right, let's do this. That's a 6.
All right. So,
Teleport to Jason Blake's office. Whoops.
Teleport to Johnny's apartment.
so this works the same as unleashing your powers.
Yeah, that's what I was doing is unleash my powers.
Okay. Yeah, we'll actually say that you actually do is you try to get it, but you are distracted as you do it, and you actually sort of when you pop into Jason Blake's office. There
Oh no, I did post to his office.
There are.
Oh.
He is at his desk, and there's a number of like just, the sort of alarms immediately kind of go up, like intruder report. He just sort of looks up and sees you, and there's just he looks a little confused. He just kind of goes,
How's the nose?
"You're not a telepath."
Sorry. I can teleport now. Let me just get out of your hair. Hold on. I'm trying to use it again.
You just, yeah, then you go ahead and mark your potential. You appear back with the rest of them. Yeah, there's this point you hear Angus, and then a door opens up as you, and then you're back in Ivy's house.
No, it's just like he's just like cramming the button.
Nope.
Get me out of here.
Bad place.
This is where I park my car. Let me just.
I'm trying to find my car.
I can teleport now. It's not working. Hold on.
No, I swear. Hold on. I just gotta give it a shake.
Okay.
And I think East pops. It's like, well, I think I'm so pissed about Blake. I teleported to his office. So,
Did you flip him the bird?
I should have. Damn it. Oh well. I asked how his nose was.
That's pretty good. I like
I want to
that.
say that this whole thing is happening. Ivy is completely unaware. They are like engrossed in like talking to their parents and like, you know, just hugging them and like making sure that everything's fine and all this stuff. So like all this conversation is happening about Johnny betraying everyone that he knows, and Ivy has no clue.
And being happy your dog didn't run away while the door was blasted.
Yeah, the dog. Luckily, I put a bowl of water out for my dog, and the dog ran to the bowl of water instead of the open door.
Have you kind of grown around your parents? Is it like you're just enveloped?
Oh yeah,
them
I'm
with-
sure. Yeah. I've just like created like two like plant cocoons around them.
Aw.
Safe.
I crouched down to Espada. How do you know? How do you know Jason's not lying?
I don't know. Jason's not lying, but when he, where is Johnny? Everyone else is here.
Being like fucking coward that he is.
Am I going to be the only person who's going to defend Johnny La Espada? No offense, but we were on a time. Was the decision that I would have made? Was the decision you would have made? Absolutely not. Actually, maybe on my case, but that it was a hard decision that had to be made. We were on a time limit. We needed the plane, and we needed Ivy's parents back.
So you think giving up people to be fuel for a plane, we couldn't figure out another plan other than that? You know, instead of using other folks?
We were on a time limit. How much longer were Mr. and Mrs. Hendricks supposed to be kidnapped by an insane person?
While this
Two
is
and-
happening, I am like power walking out to the car. And I'm like texting Johnny as I'm doing it, like, tell me where you are right now.
Johnny, where have you gone?
I am on top of a really tall building,
Okay.
just like
Comcast Center.
brooding. I don't know if that's the word. Just like
Oh yeah.
Are you like Batman who's like got your like hairs fluttering in the wind as like the
Yeah, and
No
behind you,
pants.
you've got Spawn and Daredevil and Batman waiting to like. This is my brooding spot too.
no, I think he's actually up there crying. So
Oh, the Spider-Man's at the same one. Go ahead. This is my crying spot.
This is in New York.
He visits Philly.
Johnny just replies tall building.
Okay. Kirby's not around. Is the Comcast Center have a flat surface at all on it, or is it just like a spire like Empire State Building?
No, the Comcast Center looks like a giant USB stick, so it's very flat at the top.
So
Okay.
when
I
they put it in there, they go, nope,
Yeah.
flip, nope, that's it,
Yeah.
flip. There we go.
It's funny. Comcast built a second building right next to it that's like actually taller,
Oh my God,
Um,
you're not kidding.
and it looks like a vape pen. The Comcast second building looks like a vape pen,
Yes,
but the first one looks like a USB stick.
they absolutely do.
Yeah,
Just-
it's literally like a Philly. Philly joke.
The one of they both look like Lego versions of a USB and a vape pen.
Yeah.
I love that
funny?
we're using your town. You can give us all this fun stuff.
Me too.
Yes. So yeah,
Okay, that's hilarious.
That is. It looks like a giant USB. It figures it's the Comcast building. All the videos are stored inside of it. All right. So I fly the plane and I land on top of the Comcast Center.
There's so many
Get
tall
out.
buildings in Philly. How do you know it's Comcast?
There's not that many tall buildings.
Oh,
Oh,
there were when I went.
No, there's only like 6.
Look, Kirby, I'm from Texas. Not everything's tall here. Like,
Yeah.
Higher building, closer to God.
They're the
flying
two
to
tallest
Dallas.
buildings in the city, and they're also everybody in the city knows that they're Comcast buildings. So
okay.
I'm while the fight's happening, I am leaving while Issa and Mero are fighting, and Ivy's bonding literally with their parents. Yeah, so I land on top of the building. I get out. I see Johnny there. Tell me it's not true.
Can't.
Why?
I don't want to lie to you. Blake wasn't going to give up the plane without the Intrepids or you. And I made a choice. Spur of the moment, I had to make a decision before he would agree to help. I didn't have a chance to talk to all of you. It boiled down to either you were going to be handed over to him right then and there, or I give him the location of the Intrepids. He hasn't looked at Zalen at all. He's just looking out into the distance.
They helped us.
They did.
We worked so hard to get Ian out of there. And you just sold him out?
It was the only way to get Ivy's parents back and to keep you in the team and not in one of those chambers. And there was no way we were getting in there a second at a time.
Why me? What makes me different?
I don't know.
I am nothing. Do you understand that? I am one literally in a billion. The Intrepids.
I think at this point, Johnny just kind of turns. You may be one in a billion on the other side of the rift, but you're the only Zalen we have here.
Zalen, what does it look like when you on Earth physically connect to the hive mind for just a half a second?
My eyes flash like really blue, like they glow. It's like they're always kind of blue and iridescent. They flash, they like glow.
Yeah, so that happens for a moment. Like I'll say, Johnny, both of you can see. Well, you can see. Zeno, you just have a moment where you're once again part of that giant, like that giant organism that you used to be a part of. Just for about a second, the rift itself flares into life. So Johnny, you get to see that a little more clearly, and then stops, like goes back to normal. Then Zalen, it sort of immediately stops. What is happening back at Ivy's house?
Ivy's dog came to me and said hello.
Echo, I do have a question. Would you say that Zalen was sharing a vulnerability just now?
I think so.
Would you say that
Yeah.
Johnny's response gave then insight into the human condition?
Oh, my team move.
Possibly, yes.
What does that do? You
Hmm.
shift your freak up and your mundane down.
I don't know if that's helpful to you or not. I'm just making my ain't I a stinker face. Ivy.
I think at this point, Ivy probably hears some like grumbling arguments or whatever that's happening between Issa and Marrow, and they turn around. They kind of like loosen up a little bit, and they like turn around and they see that everyone is gone except for Issa and Marrow, and I'm assuming Espada's still there, right?
Yeah.
So Johnny and Zalen are not there, and says, where's sorry, still sick. Where's Johnny and Zalen at?
Johnny traded the Intrepids for the plane and then couldn't face the consequences of that via La Espada, ran off. Zalen followed. And Issa,
I guess we don't even know where Zalen just ran off, so I'm assuming that's what happened.
No, right as they were leaving, they shouted, "I'm gonna go talk to Johnny." I'm pretty sure I heard that.
Headed to the USB stick.
Yeah, they shouted that, and I have no context for what they meant by that. Anyway, and now Issa
wait.
and Obsidian and I are having a conversation.
Wait, Johnny did what?
Yeah, he told Blake where apparently the Intrepids were, and the Intrepids went to go attack and took the Intrepids back in.
And I think
And points to Espada.
Ivy looks over at Espada and like has just like this overwhelming sense of just guilt, just like kind of take over them, and then just kind of like, because in Ivy's head, Johnny 100% did the right thing, because the only thing Ivy cares about is her parents, but they also are like, Johnny also absolutely did the wrong thing because Elijah and his brother are our friends.
Husband.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Yes, they're sisters.
Husband brothers.
Space is weird.
Buddies.
It's a
Roommates.
weird interdimensional
Unconfirmed bachelor friends.
interdescensual.
Roommate.
Yeah, so there's this weird conflict happening, and Ivy just feels so guilt, like she feels like it's their fault.
In a way, it is. Anyway,
It won't. She
Oh.
knows that it's their fault.
All you guys had to do was stay with your parents. None of this.
I think Issa's gonna is very quiet for a second, then looks up and is like, "Let's get your parents to a hotel. I need to go clear my head."
Yeah, okay. Espada, you wanna come with us? Do you wanna come with us? Do you wanna come with us?
Yeah, I would. I mean, the Intrepids took me in. They've kind of been like my dad's for the last while.
That just kills Ivy.
Ivy, do you already have guilty?
I do.
Super double mega Bobby.
I don't have hopeless.
Yeah, take
I don't.
hopeless.
Angry and afraid wouldn't work. So
Yeah,
I think
take
I definitely
hopeless.
feel like hopeless. Yeah. That just
Also,
that just
Zalen, do you
killed
think
Ivy.
you'd have angry from what Johnny just told you?
Yes.
I think Johnny, you can also take insecure from.
Oh boy.
Oh, does that put you at 5, Johnny?
No, I cleared afraid by running
Oh,
away.
that's right. That's right.
and for a penny and for a pound.
So yeah, Ivy will I guess like kind of like give like Marrow a side glance and be like, do you want to come with us to the hotel? Or are you gonna go with Issa?
Oh no, I'm coming with you to the hotel.
Okay. And
Lisa
then
said they need to clear their head. Remember the last time they needed to clear their head and we tried to follow?
oh yeah. She went to Mexico? Was it back?
Yes.
No, it wasn't back. Oh, it was back to Mexico, yeah.
For their birthday.
Issa was like, I gotta clear my head. I'll be right back. She just goes
2
to
weeks
Mexico.
later.
I'll text them later or something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, and then Ivy like quickly like whips out like their phone and starts like looking for like an available thing on kayak.com or some shit, and just like books a hotel room and then says like, Mom and Dad, is your car still in the garage?
Yeah, it should still be there, unless
Okay.
a supervillain took that while we were gone.
Yeah, by the way, do you have any valuables in this house without a door?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's Marrow. This is our home.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping maybe
This
not.
is where we keep our valuables. It's why we have a home.
Real talk. Why has no one discussed hiring a contractor to fix the door yet?
It's been like 24 hours.
It's been like a little less than a day, yeah.
It's been a little
I
longer
tried to
since
put
I
a
kidnapped,
bone
but like
in
you've all had stuff to do.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
been
no,
a little.
I-
It's been a little hectic around Ivy's house.
Oh, wait. Ivy, your vines are all you can't no, they're all part of you. I can make a. Do you care about the door frame a lot? Like, or if you're
Ivy looks at their dad and says, like, do you still have do you still have some like plywood downstairs?
Yeah, I'm sure we've got. Yeah, let me give me a little bit of time. We'll get it covered.
So I'm saying what I'm hearing is no on a bone cage attached to the front of your house.
We
It
have plywood.
will damage. Yeah.
This isn't Caleb from Elden Ring, so I would prefer no.
This is 2017, Kirby. Elden
Oh,
Ring
yeah, I'm
isn't
sorry.
out yet.
I'm sorry. This isn't whatever.
You guys are killing me with this Elden Ring talk, man.
It's really good.
It's really good.
I am
dying to
70
play it.
hours into that game right now, and I haven't even beat 3 main story bosses yet. Anyway, yeah. So
12.
Ivy will like, what?
I'm
You're 12 hours in?
almost 13.
Nice. So Ivy will help their dad like pull up a couple boards and like basically like just makeshift some kind of like slide on door to like cover the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, also, I texted Aunt Carolyn. By the way, you're not kidnapped, are you?
And they're just like there's just a whole bunch of like dots for a while, and then just no with a question mark. Are you okay?
I type in I'm fine. Mr. and Mrs. Hendricks got kidnapped by the guy from Matrix for a while. But I have a secret identity, so maybe they don't know about that. But also the guy from Matrix lives inside computers, so I feel like maybe he might know about my secret identity.
There's one that goes Hugo Weaving.
Yeah, Hugo.
Do they need a place to stay?
I typed back, I was like, do you think our house is safe?
And then it returns because I think our house isn't a place where a giant plant monster lives.
All right. Obsidian is already gone at this point, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Ivy.
Yeah.
How about we go back to my original idea?
Which was
Parent sleepover.
all right.
Wait, how many people know that you are Marrow?
Just Ivy and Zaylin now.
Mhm.
Oh, and technically,
I think kind of Johnny.
kind of Johnny is like a half point.
Johnny's like he halvesies.
Yeah, I haven't marked it on my potential track yet.
Yeah, I think we haven't gotten Johnny that information yet.
We
No.
haven't, but had the 1/3, 0.2. But I guess Mr. and Mrs. Hendricks now, but Ivy, they're just an extension of Ivy.
Yeah.
Unless do I get potential for that?
Yes.
Oh, really? I'm gonna have a moment of truth before I know it. Well, I'm gonna mark it once we actually do that. Mr. and Mrs. Hendricks.
Yeah.
I know a hotel's great, but you've probably seen a lot of the inside of hotels for a few
A
days.
little bit.
Yeah. So if you want, you could come stay with me in my, as I like to call it, the bone cave. But also it's a house.
Oh, okay. Yes, sure. Um,
Welcome to the Bone Cage
Cave house.
house.
Bone house.
The Bone House. Oh boy.
I call it the Bone Zone.
Welcome to the Bone Zone.
I call it a couple
We may,
things,
yeah.
Oh my god. Here we go again.
And here we go. Off
right.
to the races.
All right.
Ivy, I'm gonna go get changed around the corner, and then we can go to and I'm going to discover your door situation, and then we can go to my aunt's house in your parents' car.
All right. Is someone else coming back to ride with us to your aunt's house?
I don't think so.
Okay. That was a joke because you're
Yeah.
Rosalind. Because you're
Oh,
gonna return as Rosalind.
So Issa, where do you go?
I got back home. While I'm driving, I'm basically just stripping everything off and just like shoving it in a bag and just. And as soon as I get home, I park, duffel bag over the shoulders, and then kick open the door and be like, "I need a drink."
And Rosalina's literally just going. And then just hands one over to the one that she was drinking over to you.
What do you have?
It's vodka tonic.
Oh, fucking disgusting. She just slams it.
All right. Yeah, just goes down, and she mixes with a heavy hand.
Oh, I know. That's why I ask her to usually bartend anytime we do a thing. And Issa's just gonna like throw her bag like underneath her bed, like just one of those nice little slings, so it slides all the way back because she doesn't want to touch it. And she's like, "I'm fucking sick of people."
Just kind of gives you a look. She's
Why?
like, are you okay?
No, my friends are fucking idiots. And I don't even know why I'm in Philadelphia anymore, honestly. I don't know why I'm here.
And she kind of gets up and just like gives you a hug, and she's like, "Do you want to talk about it?"
I don't even know how to start, so I'll just take another drink, please. And
Let's drink about it.
yeah, and I think as she's making a drink, Issa's like fixing a J, like just to.
Yeah, she just kind of pours a drink, kind of comes down, sits down right next to you, hands you the drink, and goes, "If you want to talk about it, if you want to have,
Do you know why I
something
moved
on it-
away? Do you know why I moved to Philadelphia? Did the family ever tell you why I moved out here and left?
to not
Mexico.
get caught up in what we were doing?"
Yeah, because it's not for me. It's not my life. Y'all can do that whatever you want. It's not for me. I did not want to be a part of hurting people and being a part of any of that. I that's not who I am. And it feels like no matter where I go or what I do, people I associate with always tend to hurt others. And it's just, I'm fucking sick of it.
You said we were. Do you know that we were happy to see you go because you deserve better than all the stuff we're involved in? There's so much you could do. There's so much you have.
And I'm trying, but like the people I associate with apparently have different opinions.
Do you get involved in crime here?
Not really. I mean, can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
I'm sounds so fucking stupid saying out loud. I am a superhero.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, that's how I know Johnny and Ivy. It's because I'm in the same team as them. I'm Obsidian.
Which? I thought Obsidian
I don't
didn't
have
powers. Oh,
I don't have powers.
You can still be a superhero without powers. Okay, that's what? That's incredible.
At
You're a
this point, I don't know.
superhero.
I don't know. I just think I don't feel super,
But you're like,
especially after today.
I've seen you fight people and shit. I've seen you in the background of Johnny's Instagrams.
Yeah.
Oh.
Superhero. Issa. Made good in the big city. Superhero.
Please don't tell the rest of the family, because I will get my ass probably dragged back to Mexico and be to work that life.
No, if you came back, you have to fight the whole family.
Yeah, that's why I moved away, is because I don't want to fight the family. I want to be able to do things away from them.
Do we have to fight?
I mean, you won't stand against me.
She's sort of on the couch and she just kind of gives you just like a little playful kick, but she's like, kick your ass.
I think you just kicking her back. It's like
Across the city, Ivy's ears perk up.
slumber party.
Ivy,
Nullify.
why are you looking around so much?
I just
I heard
feel
something.
something.
There's a disturbance in the force.
There's a disturbance, a great disturbance in the force.
My vines are tickling.
It's as if millions of vines are tickling all at once, and then fell silent.
And I think she laughs and like, lights at the blunt and just like takes a deep puff and she's like, people were making choices about the rest of the group that are hurting others, and it feels like family life again.
Is it Meryl, right? I don't trust her.
No. And I don't want to get into who did what or anything like that. It's not the point. The point is we should be a team, and yet I feel like we aren't. Everybody runs off to do their own thing. Everybody runs off to like make their own choices without consulting everybody else. That puts other people in danger, and that's not what heroes do. That's not how heroes are supposed to act.
Are you okay with giving influence to Rosalina?
Oh yeah.
All right, we'll come back to this scene in a moment then. Rooftop.
What?
No,
What was that?
I don't know, but it was really familiar. Johnny, I know you're trying to get Ivy's parents back. I know that was the end goal, but who's to say next time you're not going to sell out Issa or Marrow or Ivy? Who's to say that I won't become inconvenient or a convenient pawn? You can't do. I don't. I'm just sitting next to him, just. Go ahead.
You're not a pawn, Zaylin. You're not. I wish I could tell you that it was for Ivy's parents, but it wasn't. I did it to protect you, to make sure you were never in one of those machines. You may be one hive mind creature over there, but here you are amazing. You are powerful, you're smart, and honestly, you're all I have.
I said I wasn't going to clear conditions, but I have to do this one. Zaylin just turns and kisses him.
Oh,
That's like putting yourself in easy relief right there.
Everyone gets to kiss before Issa.
Which
Actually-
one is that? That's Hopeless?
Hopeless. Putting myself in easy relief.
Just remember, Johnny, this means you're easy relief.
Oh boy.
oh man.
I've been having that in my back pocket. for a
Teacher,
while.
please.
Oh boy. Johnny is completely taken off guard, but doesn't really fight it. Just waits
Just
for
like
it to waits for it to like run its course, and just like is that like red faced, like doesn't know what to say. Just like
Was that the wrong thing to do?
it seemed right to me. I
Sorry.
didn't. No,
I shouldn't have done that.
no, that's fine. I didn't know you thought of me that way.
You're important to me too, Johnny. Very important.
I think Johnny is gonna give influence back to Zaylin right now. And just like gonna hold Zaylin's hand and be like, I'm sorry that I made the decisions without talking to anyone. I'm trying really hard to be the hero that everybody wants me to be.
No one says being a hero is easy.
Oh, I didn't
I
have a
just-
week.
I know you had your heart in the right place, but that doesn't mean there's not going to be consequences. You do know that, right?
Yeah, I'm aware. But I think the next step is getting
Sorry,
If you're watching, sorry, they saw what I typed in the chat.
Oh my god.
I was literally looking up the Mike Tyson now gift with the doves. I was gonna send that picture to our Discord.
Oh.
I apologize.
All right, wait a
Sorry.
minute. Okay, so Johnny like continues to hold Zaylin's hand and is like, I want the team to get closer. I want this to work. And I feel like I might have killed it.
I hope you haven't.
Me too.
Marrow's place. Assuming the two of you drop off Carolyn and Dave, or what is it? Another Carolyn?
Davis.
Carolyn and
Yeah,
Davis and my Aunt Carolyn.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
spelled
Carol-
differently.
Two
Yeah, she-
Carolyns and a Davis sounds like a sitcom.
Yeah, she comes. She comes.
Two Carolyn's Dave's in the pizza place.
She comes to the door, and Maeve is there as well. And she's just like, "Hi, you must be Carolyn Davids. Hi, I'm Carolyn." And they sort of greet each other and kind of look back.
Carolyn,
Doctor.
Davis.
And then then it introduces to Maeve. And then what are you to do?
I think Ivy will probably talk to their parents for like a few minutes and just like make sure they get settled in and like feel comfortable and safe. And then say, are you okay here? We have to take care of this.
Like, yeah, there's nothing here that would connect us with you, right?
No.
No one would come looking here. We should be good.
Michael said that, so I don't trust him. Michael says, "There's nothing here that connects us to you, so we should be safe." Ivy,
You can trust me,
yeah.
baby.
Yeah, I always trust you implicitly, sweetheart.
Maeve, do we have any guns in the house?
Yeah, they just got it. Of course, Carolyn's like, someone smiles. Goes, of course. What caliber?
Exactly. All right. Maybe get the ammo out of the ammo safe.
Mhm.
I feel like every time I leave someone alone, something happens.
Yeah, Carolyn goes in, and she ends up like there. I imagine Carolyn's got like. You ever seen that thing like real far right wing conservatives will have that thing like in their bed thing where they can click up and then the shotgun will fall out of the headboard. Like she's got some of those things hidden around the house.
I was gonna say, Aunt Carolyn says, "Yeah, we ammo safe. We just keep our guns stored loaded."
The way God
Everything's
intended.
just loaded.
I think she's
The minute you were old enough to not know to touch it, ammo in the thing.
she's a little bit Mrs. Garrett from a show none of you are old enough to remember, and she's a little bit Sarah Connor from Terminator 2.
Something's different.
What?
Ivy, do you feel it? Something's different.
Are your bones tingling?
My bones are tingling.
You got the tingle bone?
Yeah. That classic Chuck Tingle bone, which I think is
Yeah.
accurate to 2017.
Well. Chuck Tingle.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know what it is. Anyway,
Pounded the butt of superhero team's lack of ability to work as a single unit.
your parents must have been so surprised because before I was a blonde girl they didn't know, and now I'm a blonde girl who they still don't know.
yes, I think they are. Where the hell did Zaylen go?
Well, we're not allowed to find out anymore, so
You guys can still text. You just didn't. I just took the tracker on my phone.
yeah. Texting Zaylen. Hey, bitch, what's up?
I sent back an emoji of a little alien face and an airplane and a moon and a croissant and a carrot.
And a USB stick.
See, they're like, why do you need to track me? I communicate great. What the fuck does this mean?
Ivy looks at it and goes, Zaylen said they're on top of the Comcast Center with Johnny?
How does the carrot mean Johnny? Wouldn't he be like a flame or like just a boy or something?
We cut to Issa.
It's orange like
Yeah.
fire.
we cut to Issa. Yeah, Rosalina just kind of looks and goes, Issa, shit's coming apart. Last couple times I saw your group on TV, you didn't seem to be the head person in charge.
Because I'm not.
Why are you not the head person in charge, Issa?
Every time, and I think she starts and stops and then like takes a long drag, and then when we first started, everybody assumed I would be team leader. Everybody assumed I would do these things. Everyone assumed I could take on the responsibility because I was the one who can like fight, and I knew what I was doing. Because actually, before I joined the team, I was doing vigilante work, and even back in Mexico, I was doing vigilante work before I got shipped out here.
Against us?
Not against y'all, against like robbers and like
Okay.
assholes,
Here's the
like
thing.
drug dealers and stuff like not y'all.
Yeah, Issa,
Yeah.
you know the reason they thought you should maybe be in charge? Or you should be in charge? You're the one who's been doing it without the luck that they have. You have got...
They don't have luck. They
Luck?
have genetics.
That's not luck? Issa,
No.
were you born with the ability to be a plant, to be whatever Zaylen is, to have fires or bone powers? Do you have any of those things?
No.
Only person I saw who worked for a damn thing on your team was you.
Shut up.
No, shut up. No. You don't get to do that. You can say shut up. You're the person that should be up there in front and center because everyone else had all the powers. They lucked into it because they got superpowers. You worked your ass off.
I don't want to be front and center. I want to make sure that the team works together. Yeah, but I don't need.
Has any of the rest of them been able to step up like you could?
If they have, they fucked up other people in the process.
So who's the person who's worked really hard not to fuck up? Issa, if you don't raise your hand, I swear to God, superhero or not, I will slap you across this couch. Oh yeah, I can do that too. See, this is a power I've got as well. Is that what we're gonna do? Yeah, is that how we're gonna be? Is that how we're gonna
Yeah.
be?
Yeah, it's
You're
gonna
gonna go
be.
and
You know
tell
what?
people how the fuck shit should be done.
I just. I don't even know if they'll listen to me after tonight. Because they all do their own fucking thing, so they don't listen to anybody.
When's the last time you let them know how it needs to be?
I don't think I ever have.
Well, this is your phone alarm telling you get that shit in order, because someone has to. If you're not fighting it, she is trying to take your savior up by one and mundane down by one.
Uh, okay. Okay, I'll do that. I think she's gonna take another hit and she's gonna be like, I'm gonna give them tonight. I need tonight to myself. Tomorrow's another day.
Well, you don't get tonight to yourself. You get it with me, and we're gonna smoke up, and we're gonna drink, and we're gonna have a good time. You want to put on a bad movie?
Which one are you thinking?
Just kind of looks through and sees what you got. What's a good bad movie that Issa would have,
Oh god.
or a movie Issa would like that other people would think is bad?
Daddy
27
daycare.
dresses.
Mm.
Yeah, she goes.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, she just kind of
That's
goes.
a
She just
good
pulls
one.
this out, and she just goes. Is this Ivy? Is it Ivy? Leave this over here.
No, that's mine.
Fuck off.
It's quirky.
Fuck off. 20.
It's a good movie.
I'm gonna tell
I
you.
like it.
I'm gonna
no
tell
one's
you
ever
while you're
upset
wrong.
when you put
She-
27
He
dresses
puts
on.
this. She goes. I'm gonna tell you what. And there's this one. I've not seen 27 Dresses. Do we cut to later and the two of you are both like crying on the couch watching the movie?
No, you're
Probably,
both,
yeah.
you're,
I don't-
you're
I don't know
both
if it's-
scream singing Benny and the Jets.
Yeah.
and the
I believe it's Katherine Hagel, right? And she
Yeah.
has been a bridesmaid 27 times and then finds true love.
With some guy who I think kind of looks like Paul Rudd.
I mean, it's a
It's
dark-haired
James
white
Marsden.
guy with blue eyes. So
Oh,
yes.
So Paul Rudd.
Cyclops, James Marsden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yes, James Marsden. He's so cute.
And it's the one time he gets the girl in a movie. He's always
Yeah.
playing the guy who's about to be cuckolded.
Or the guy who's friends with Sonic,
Yeah.
the cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Sonic the movie's good, actually. A little
Sonic doesn't say ACAB though,
I
so
bit. Yeah.
So do we cut to the two of you later, both singing along?
Yeah.
All right.
And drunk and high.
I think at that moment though, Issa gets a text from Ivy, and it says, "I hope you're okay. I miss you, and I just want you to know that I'm really grateful for you helping get my parents back."
Sorry, who was that to? Was that to Issa? Or-
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That was like you get that text like while you're like crying and singing, like at the end of the movie or something like that.
So, question: do we want to take a quick bio break now?
Yes.
Say about 7 minutes.
Okay.
All right, take a quick bio break, and then do we want to like skip to the next day?
Yeah.
Well, I think Issa sends back a black heart just so she doesn't leave people on red. So
Mhm.
just a little black heart.
All right, and then
All
we
right.
will be back in about 7 minutes.
All right.
Right. I
All
messed
right.
up this cross stitch.
We are back, and we have been talking about Werner Herzog. But now,
Oh, is that what I missed?
yeah, we
Yeah.
And Penguins
ended
of
up talking about
Madagascar.
Werner Herzog. Because Kirby was like, I want to see the baby.
I
want to
see it, baby.
So if y'all want to, like, give us, what happens the rest of those evenings for y'all?
I think I do text Obsidian really quick that says it's very passive aggressive text that says, "Don't worry, Ivy and I found a very safe place for her parents."
Thumbs up emoji.
Oh, the worst.
So
one.
passive aggressive it can't even be detected.
Oh,
Marrow
the
style.
worst.
And then I don't know, Ivy, you want to watch a movie with your parents
Uh,
and also my mom, aunt, and sister?
yeah, I guess so. And Ivy will like. Ivy's a little like conflicted because they feel like that's just so fucking terrible, but they also like feel bad for Issa because they now understand that Issa's incredibly pissed and probably is catching some of the vibes that Issa's giving off.
Oh, the puppy.
I want to
puppy.
see the puppy.
The baby.
But yeah, I think Ivy will like kind of like settle into like escapism in a film, in a classic film like Madagascar 2, Escape from New York.
You sure you're not watching 27 Doses as well?
No, it was John Carpenter's Madagascar 2, Escape from New York.
Mm.
Or the the B movie.
It was. I'm sorry, it was actually a B movie. My
Why
bad.
is it that every time we get together we watch the B movie?
Because it's really good.
I told you the B
Rosalind.
movie story from the show I did.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a good story.
It's a really good movie, Rosalind. I don't know why you don't like it.
I think Sarah and I had discussed that Zaylin and Johnny just kind of stayed on the rooftop the whole night.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Like holding hands.
Yep.
Yeah.
Holding hands, cuddling, basic stuff.
Stop!
I don't know what it is. I just feel like I can feel something change. Is this
Ivy
like
looks over-
atmospheric pressure?
Ivy looks over at Marrow, and Marrow's ribs are like facing a different direction.
Like a sonar thing? Like
Yeah, this
it's
is
just
they've opened up like this, and they're just like.
It's probably good. I think I need something covering my lungs, but just I'm agitated. I don't know what it is.
And Issa, you'll know how that goes. Issa eventually passes out, like probably like with a half bowl of popcorn and like pizza, like with the apartment hotboxed.
I wish I had popcorn and pizza right now.
Mm.
The next day, there is an email from the school essentially saying, we are able to reopen. However, a number of parents have shown their concern with the superhero attacks that have happened. So if you wish to be remote for a few days, that can be fine.
Ivy, what are you feeling?
I am not going anywhere. I'm not going to school.
Alrighty.
And like Ivy like looks at their parents when they say that, and they're like, yeah, I'm not going to school. Like getting that like approval. Like I'm sure the parents are probably like, probably not.
No,
Yeah.
there's just a moment they realize with everything that's happened, and they've been kidnapped, and they're not. Well, we're back from being kidnapped. You should go straight back to school. Like,
Yeah, get your grades back up, kid.
I think Issa texts the group. She's like, "We need a team meeting today." Period.
Zaylin looks at their phone. It's like, Issa's angry.
What else is new? With what I did, I'm sure she's furious. Hold on, let me make a phone call to Ivy real quick and make sure that their parents are safe. At this point, Johnny calls Ivy.
Oh no. Hello?
Hey, Ivy, are your parents in a safe hotel somewhere? Wherever they are, just send me the bill. I'll take care of it.
Okay, I will.
Everybody's safe. Everyone's good.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Um,
Did you get the text from Issa?
yeah, I got it. I'm on that building that looks like a big USB. I've been here all night. I'll be at the meeting wherever it is.
Have you seen Zaylin?
Yeah, it's Zalen's with me right now.
Oh, what? Where did they go last night?
They came to find me to I don't know how to put it. We kind of had words about what I did, which I'm sure you know about by now.
Yeah, I know, Johnny.
So we discussed that, and then we just have been hanging out since.
All right.
Uh,
Well, I just wanted to make sure that they were okay. They didn't really say anything when they left, so
yeah, they're fine. They're here. How's none of us really know where Marrow is ever, so I'm sure they're fine. But I will talk to you at the meeting, and I'm very happy we have your parents back.
thanks, Johnny.
Bye, Ivy.
I just actually tapped my phone to hang up. I was so into that phone call.
Oh, Michael.
So where did Johnny? No, I'm kidding.
Aw, Michael. Meet me at a spot called a vibe.
But it is that evening we would made out on the rooftop like until like 5:36 in the morning when she had to meet her students to go to the plays and stuff because she was also a theater teacher. I came down in the elevator, had to pretend that I'd met them. A couple of students were like, she told me later on, a couple of students noticed you came down in the elevator, you didn't come out from outside.
He also had the
It's-
same. He also had the same lipstick on his cheeks
They noticed I
and
wore
his
the
forehead
I wore the
and
same. I
his
was wearing the
shoulders
same clothes.
for some reason.
I was wearing the same clothes they met me in the night before.
I'm glad teachers also get rowdy on school field trips.
Oh, I bet.
Well, this
It's
Why is
not
there
just us.
lipstick on
I
your
was
sneakers?
I wasn't a
I'm
teacher
so
at this
confused.
point. This was I had been a teacher, and this is when I lived in New Jersey. But she was a theater teacher that I had met who was from Canada, actually.
Ah,
International love.
Good times.
So he's just gonna text her, be like, "So where are we having it?" Question mark.
The hex?
Hmm.
Question mark.
10 a.m.
What time is it
Fine.
now?
Probably like 9:30.
Okay.
What did you just say, Mo? I heard ta-damn.
10 a.m.
Oh, I heard
Ta-damn.
ta-damn. I'm like, what the fuck is
Today
ta-damn?
am. Today am is this,
Today
this
am.
morning. Is this current morning.
Okay.
Ivy looks over at Rosalind and says, does that work? Is that good? I mean, we don't
you
really
turn
have
around
anything
and
to do.
Rosalind's already suited up.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's go.
Johnny just kind of looks at Zaylin and is like, I don't want to deal with it.
Part of being a hero, Johnny.
I know.
Sometimes there's bad things. You got me though.
Okay.
Come on, I'll give you a ride. By the time I pay back for all those rides you gave me.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, Zaylin has a magic car now.
By the way,
And
the plane's name is Ziggy.
Love it.
Yes. I think Issa's gonna like as like she grabs her bag because she's she's not gonna suit up at home. She's gonna suit up on the way there. She's gonna look at Rosalina and be like, "Guess I'm having a talk with him today. Any words of advice?"
Kick their ass. Remember, you're the one that worked to get where you are. Everyone else, they fell into the shit.
Okay. Gives a head nod and heads out.
that Bobby Hill video.
What did I miss?
Damn, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
The video posted in Discord. It's like, how much you know about sex? Not much. Maybe
I
later
just-
concerned about being a
Right, I'm a
slut.
slut. Oh, okay. All right, the Hex.
All right.
The final boss. Issa.
And honestly, actually speaking of which, she's the first one there.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's like, actually, and like, I guess we have like a boardroom situation going on, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
She's like leaning against the wall, the far wall, arms crossed, watching everybody come in.
I could feel like the music amping up a little bit.
Oh, is it my AC? Is that the music?
Yeah. I think it's like so chilling, just this like attitude that when Ivy walks in with Rosalind, there's just like this like, oh God, what's gonna happen here?
Not for Marrow, there's not.
Ivy sees a little checkpoint logo icon next to the screen or next to the door to the hex.
Like, why is there a save point here? I don't. There's like health potions, like in like apparently
In the mailbox.
in
Health
the room.
potions.
Is that Sephiroth's theme playing?
Oh no. Yeah, I think Ivy and if it's okay with the other two, I think Ivy and Marrow are gonna get there first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Ivy will walk in and like just kind of like walk straight up to where Issa is and be like, "Hey, Issa."
She's got her. Oh, she also has her goggles on, so like it's just all this is what you see right now. It's just mouth, and she's like, "Hey."
Obsidian.
Obsidian, I mean. Well, everybody knows you're Issa, right? Yeah.
I mean, y'all know me, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Does Tommaso know?
No, but Tommaso
Hey,
is probably
Obsidian.
not there unless you told him.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Should I retcon that or should I let it be like? Should
Oh, I
let it
wasn't.
be?
I wasn't correcting you.
No, I know, but
Arrow was
I'm
making a
wondering
pointed
now
statement.
for the story. Should I retcon?
Yeah, it's
that?
fine. It's
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think she's like, yeah. Thanks for showing up. Not sure about the other two, but
No, they said they were coming. I think Johnny feels really terrible.
as he should.
Yeah, listen, I know that you're mad, but I don't know if I would have done anything different, to be honest. They're my parents.
And I respect that you're parents, but you wouldn't put other people in harm, would you? You don't seem like that type of person.
Issa, gun to your head. You have to choose between two people we met 3 weeks ago and your current parents.
Gun to my head, I would have that gun back at them in less than a second because I know how to do that. I know how to
No,
protect
you
myself. I know how to
fucking
protect.
don't, because we were in a situation. We had time on the clock. If there had been a third option, we would have picked a third option. and
Yeah,
not-
because none of us fucking thought anything and just tried to do our own thing. None of us worked together to do anything at all.
No,
That's
you're
why we're in
right.
this fucking
When Galen
situation.
and Johnny walk in. This is when Galen and Johnny walk in. When
You're
the yelling
right,
is going on.
Issa. You're right, but like,
Well,
There's
who's
no
supposed
leadership
to
in this
stand-
team.
Whose fucking example are we learning from? You were the leader. You had a chance.
I was never the leader. Y'all just forced that shit on me, and then you're like, okay, well, we're gonna all do our own shit, and that's when all the shit fell apart. So you know what? I will be leader now.
We all learned from it. Now we all run off all the time. Every time Johnny's in charge, it's emotional poison. We all start fighting immediately. Every time I'm in charge, nobody fucking listens to me. Every time anything, anyone's in charge.
Because no one trusts you. We don't know who the fuck you are.
So that's not true.
I think Ivy looks at Rosalind and a little bit like, "Are you gonna mask off right now?"
Well, I'm glad you can trust some people in this group because obviously I can't trust you.
Am I even anything to you?
Yeah, you were a good teammate. We were close. We were friends until you started this bullshit where you're like, oh, well, gun to your head. No, apparently you don't know what it's like to be a hero. I've been doing this for years now. You've just like, oh, I have powers. I'm doing this thing.
You think these just manifested when I turned 16?
Yes.
No, I've had them since before periods, before puberty even. You act like you're the only person who did this beforehand. Was I good at it? No, but I was also a vigilante in this city, mind you. I just minded my fucking area.
Okay, wait, hold on, guys. Can we stop, please? Just please. Like, I don't even know what to say. I just like. Marrow is right, Issa. I mean, you're right, but Marrow is right. Johnny is. We're all. There was no right answer. There's no wrong.
The right answer was to work together. That was the right answer. You know this. Don't.
This is a good time for Zaylin and Johnny to show up.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been standing there for a while.
Yeah, you're just going.
Middle of the fight.
The camera just shifts and by the door. The two of them are standing there.
Hi, Zaylin.
Wow.
Hi.
Yeah, you can really play it up, can't you?
I'm sorry, some of us know how to have secrets.
Ivy just like slumps in the corner. And just they don't even know how to handle this anymore. Like they're just so beyond confused about what the right choice in this was. And like, I mean, Mo is 100% right. The team should have made a decision together, but all the decisions were wrong anyway. So
yeah,
like,
they were. They were all very wrong.
there's just like this like, yeah, they're just like head in hands, like head in vines, just like basically like building a little cocoon around themselves so they can just like listen and not see anything.
Okay. And I think, yeah, Issa, like, scoffs and like looks at the two of them like, thanks for showing up. Looks at Zaylin and then looks at Johnny and just like narrow, like you can't see, her mouth tightens a bit.
Johnny, is there anything that like relates to the situation that like, do we know everything? Do we have all our cards on the table?
No, you don't.
Well, I suppose I'm never playing with a full deck anyway, so.
It boiled down to I was at a meeting with Blake and Angus,
Spencer
Agner,
Agnew.
whatever, Agnew, Agnes, Angus.
Anus.
What is it, Agnes?
Angus, like Angus beef.
No, say it this
I'm
way.
pretty sure.
My name
I'm pretty
is
sure
Angus.
Anus was right.
English.
I was at that meeting trying to discuss the plan as we had all decided, and Zaylin was at Blake Industries. He had mobilized the powerhouse armor. It was either Zaylin was staying or I gave up the Intrepids. So
You don't get to make that choice on your own.
I had to.
That's bullshit.
You can say that.
Yeah, and I will. With my full fucking chest. I'll say that's bullshit.
Then what would you have done? Let them take Zaylin?
Zaylin shouldn't have been there in the first place, but look, They went by their own volition. They decided to turn themselves in without talking to the team, without you talking to the team. No one's talking to the team. And this is how we got in this bullshit situation where we're putting others at risk.
You put Ivy's parents in risk.
I wasn't alone, but yes, I did. And I'll admit that. And I'm sorry. And I think Issa's gonna look over at Ivy's like, I'm sorry, we left them.
You said take angry because clearly.
Which one? Who?
It's clearly
Yeah, you said take angry.
all
Zayla,
five
would,
of us.
Would this get you guilty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
A lot of you were
It-
relatively full up, so.
It's doesn't matter that it was you guys. We never should have been in that situation, because if I would have been there, probably would have been a different story. But I made a stupid decision to take out 2 helicopters and was in questioning, so you were without a member of your team. It boils down to my stupid decisions. And I need to work on it. But you're right, Issa, we don't talk to each other. We don't communicate. And until we start doing that, we're not going to get any better. It's where Tommaso walks in and breaks up the
Yeah.
tension.
I got donuts.
I love to say that.
You guys want a box of Joe from Dunkin'?
So I'll take all the responsibility for this one because it was on me. But you're right, Issa. If you were in my position, you probably would have done something different. But with the limited time I had to make a decision. And my decision was I'd rather not have the Intrepids than not have Zaylen. And if we're going to get Ivy's parents back, it was going to be one or the other.
Wasn't your meeting with him you didn't consult the team about? You just kind of left him, went to go do it?
Yeah, I did.
Again, no communicating.
I'm
Therefore,
aware.
you did this by yourself again. And therefore, put us more into the situation.
Zaylin, and that night in particular, let's not pretend like the only 2 people who stayed weren't you and me. Zaylin ran off. Literally, we turned our back for 3 seconds and everyone was gone.
Yeah.
Ivy made decisions. Johnny made decisions. Zaylin made decisions. All on their own. Obsidian, do you know that I got powers when I was like 12 and a half, but I didn't actually start doing anything until I was like 15, because that was when one of my siblings got their powers. And I think I wanted to prove that I could also, I thought theirs was, I think I've said it before, bones aren't exactly my ideal, but I thought theirs was better than mine. And I kind of wanted to prove that a little bit. Boom, communication, I think.
I know I haven't been the best at communicating either, especially after the last blow up and I left, but I've been trying lately, and it just seems like you all haven't, and at least that's how I feel. And I don't have powers. We all know this. This is very obvious in the fucking room here. I don't have powers. I wasn't born with them. I wasn't gifted these things. I wasn't had these things. I had to learn and fight and get to where I am. And right now I'm questioning if I even should be here or not.
I'm literally learning how to be a person.
Should I be here or not? That's what I'm asking.
Yes. Yes.
Obsidian, I think that there is no one who has more of a hero's heart than you, and also a hero's body.
Isn't one of Obsidian's things that
That's
she's
why I
trying,
did it.
she's trying to get
Yeah.
confirmation from Johnny? That's like one of her. Isn't that like you're trying to get Johnny to say you belong? Like I thought I read that.
It's my
That
influence.
happened- That happened.
You've got that was like a while ago. Like that's like one of the things that connects me to you. It's not like
Okay.
it's not like a check mark or anything. But
okay.
I have a team move that says when you share a vulnerability or weakness with someone, ask them to confirm or deny that you should be here.
What happens if they? when they do that?
If they confirm, mark potential, and give them influence over you. If they deny it, mark angry and shift one label up and one label down. Your choice.
I step forward. There's a reason we wanted you to be leader in the first place. I trust you. Even now, when you're yelling at us, what you're saying is smart and it's pretty fucking accurate. We all know you're right. That's why, and we've always known that. You guys agree?
I think at this point, Johnny just like kind of looks at Issa and like, I think you deserve to be here more than I do.
We've all thought that. We tried to tell you that at the beginning and you got mad about it. And that's fine. We understood that was a lot of pressure. But you do deserve to be here. You're right. You have been training forever. You are more qualified than me. I can barely control my powers. I am and I'm sorry I keep running off, but I'll try not to. Every time I say what I'm gonna do, you guys stop me.
Zaylan, that's on us. I know that part of the reason why you didn't trust us with your decision to turn yourself over is because you think, and rightfully so, that we treat you like a baby or a puppy. And that's true. But I mean, every group does have a baby. But I promise that moving forward, we will try to respect your decisions and your bodily and autonomy more. And then hopefully in turn, you will also trust us with informing us of those decisions. Obsidian, you belong here more than anyone. And I can't say at the moment that I would be nuts for butts about you being team leader. But if you're willing to give Johnny a second chance, then I'm willing to give you a second chance as leader. Is that fair?
I think as that sentence is happening, Ivy has kind of like come out of their thing and like stands up a little bit and like kind of like meanders over and is like looking at the floor and goes, I want you to be in charge. You're better than all of us. You're like the only person that doesn't constantly make stupid decisions.
I resent that.
Well, you don't always make stupid decisions. I always make stupid decisions.
I always make stupid decisions.
And I think Issa's gonna look at Johnny and be like, She's raising a brow underneath her goggles. I can't tell. Like,
She's raising it so hard that it actually shows
She's
outside of her
above the
goggles.
all anime style.
I said what I said. You deserve it. If anyone deserves to not be on this team, it's me.
I'm sorry for turning you on.
What is that?
I got a response that someone, it was actually Sarah's TikTok. I was just checking. I got a response that someone had liked that. And I was like, wait, what was the one? And it,
What a moment! What a moment for that to happen. I'm sorry for turning you on. My parents are dead. I'm sorry for turning you on.
Oh, Michael broke.
Give me one
You
second.
okay,
I'll my
bud?
girlfriend
Yeah,
with
but
something.
being in an office share is difficult because sometimes it's just like you hear shit going on in different in other areas. That's the one downside of the hex.
oh,
Like they didn't even need to plant a bug. They could have just had like a guy sitting out there.
I thought the sound was
Yeah.
down. I was like, what's that too? Oh shit.
So, I think Ace is like, fine. Second chance for Johnny. As she looks back at Marrow.
Mara like smiles at you a little bit.
No expression change on Issa's end at all. So we're gonna communicate. No more running off. No more making decisions on our own. No more. Just. We're gonna work together as a team.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
This is where the elementals were really born.
All right. So. Go ahead.
I was gonna bring up the fact that we still have a Wraith and Sable Star problem, even though Ivy's parents are safe. They're still out there.
And we also have we also have La Espada. I'm assuming we brought a La Espada with Ivy's parents.
I'm assuming she's probably over there. Yeah.
Yeah. So we also have I mean, a bit of a housing situation. So with La Espada. So the question is if we get La Espada healed up, if she can keep Ivy's parents safe while we take on Wraith, or if we get the Intrepids out first.
Did I miss anything while I was gone? Sorry.
Issa's base is like, all right, well, Johnny gets second chance, and we're gonna work together as a team.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I'm still,
Well-
I don't know what it is. I'm still feeling something different.
Bones are tingling. Ivy says,
And I guess the Intrepids are just lost causes now. Is that what's going on?
no.
I was saying, should we go after them first or second?
We should go after them now. Because they can help us with Wraith and
They're not
Sable
gonna.
Star.
They're not gonna
They're
help
not
us.
going to help us. They
They're
didn't
not gonna
help us
help us.
before when we were in so much trouble.
If
And
I
now-
explain this to them, maybe they will.
They're going to go back to
Ugh.
space.
They can't go back to space. That's the reason they didn't.
They're going to get out and then guilt us into figuring out how to get Jason Blake to turn down his space force field, and then they're going
If
to go back
we-
to space.
If we get them out and we convince them and we'll help them. We'll help them escape, but we'll ask them to help us with Wraith and Sable Star. They have to have some kind of information or know how to handle this. I need to get them.
We'll get them out first because it is the right thing to do. Whoops.
Sorry.
I just don't think it's going to be as easy as last time.
It
I'm
is
sure
not.
Blake is going to have a lot more security. I mean, we broke Ian out, and Blake doesn't know that was us. He thinks it was Wraith.
Why don't you let me do it?
Well, we do have one thing different this time. A teleporter.
Oh, and a bitch ass plane.
Yeah.
My bitchin' Camaro.
Bitch and Camaro. Bitch and Camaro. Da, 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 da.
I was gonna say, why don't you let Ivy make a massive distraction while somebody else does it in stealth, like Issa.
I would also just like to remind all of you that, I mean, if we do get away with this and keep everyone's things out of cameras or whatever, Jason Blake is probably going to know who did this and come for us hard. And he is still probably in the middle of suing Johnny.
Fuck
So I
him.
don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure he's dropping that.
Well, I mean,
He's probably gonna.
he can
He hasn't
bring
dropped
that-
it yet.
He hasn't dropped it yet, and he can bring it back up the minute we start fucking with his business.
Yes, I can't go anywhere near Blake Industries. Like, I set foot on the property and it's over.
Mm.
But I mean, what do you think, Issa?
I like the stealth idea. I mean, I know where they were kept last time, so if I can get maybe a good, like, I could probably get in there, but also the technology is not perfect. So I was very surprised I even got to your house that one night. Honestly, Ivy, I
Can it work with two people?
don't know, like me carrying somebody?
We can practice beforehand. If I can get in with you, we can pop in, pop out, go back to the plane.
Yeah.
Or
And
pop the plane
Johnny,
in.
you do
Oh,
social media stuff. You could probably like be somewhere like TikToking live as like a
Yes.
diversion or like
Whatever
Videotaping
day it
Ivy as
is,
they.
Sandra has not had a party in a while, so I'll just have him have a party the night that's going to happen. And if Wildfire is there, can't be at Blake Industries.
Sidian and Zaylin are there. What's up?
Do you think you could, when you do that thing where your powers kind of, do you think you could
Mhm.
mimic Johnny's powers?
I already have flames.
Okay, but can you, I don't know, can we really really make it look like it's Johnny? Because what better alibi? I know we could be distracted, but I don't know. I just thought that'd be fun.
I mean, maybe. I guess I can shapeshift, although I haven't really done it.
What?
Well, that's when I came down for the rift, I was stuff. And the next day I was this.
The stuff.
Remember, we found Zaylin in a little box.
Mhm.
Yeah.
At which point, Johnny, you get a text from Tommaso.
Okay.
And the question asks, why is Zaylin breaking into a military complex?
Excuse me?
And about that time, there's a moment where through the door, Wraith sort of steps through the door, and there's just this moment where he just goes, "You're so predictable." Hands go up, and you see a couple grenades like head up into the air and start to make their way down towards the desk as he sort of seems to like go a little out of phase. And are we good to call it for tonight?
Fuck you.
Oh,
Ah!
yeah.
Fuck you. I was about to do something too.
I was about to do something as
I was
well.
gonna say, if Ivy doesn't do that full like I am Groot like page of vines from Guardians of the Galaxy,
Ivy.
I was about to try my new thing, which is called the Bone Ball.
I swear, if Johnny ever gets his hands on this guy, I fear for his face. It's
Yeah.
gonna be melted.
Are we allowed to murder? Like, is that part of the
Ivy has
superhero
murdered.
thing?
What?
Not even.
Ivy has murdered.
I think it's more indirect with Ivy though, right?
I smashed people with a helicopter. I used a
Oh.
helicopter as a weapon.
I
They
think it's
weren't
like I
murdered. They
think
were
it's
just like
cartoon-
decommissioned.
It's
yeah.
cartoon
Collateral
rules, you know,
damage.
where
Yeah.
like everyone that the Batman hits with his car is fine technically.
It was
The
a
guys
If
that
it's
he
off
throws off of,
screen, we
like-
don't know.
Did
Yeah,
any of
they
you
fall
watch
off
the old G.I.
skyscrapers.
Joe cartoon?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
The original G.I. Joe cartoon, a whole lot of planes got blown up, but for whatever reason, there was always a parachute. Like coming down. Like no matter how it got blown up, you just saw a parachute coming down.
Or like
That-
Aang, no murder, but I'm just gonna drop these tanks
Yeah.
full of people off the side of a vertical mountain. They'll be fine when they get to the
Yeah.
bottom.
They're in a
still-
tank. They're okay.
I still need to finish that.
Oh god.
Everyone knows metal.
Very protective.
Good.
So
very protective, doesn't hurt your
question,
bones.
because I kind of asked the whole group
Mm.
my team move. Does that count for everybody, or is it just one move?
I just once, I think, because it was for the
Okay.
whole group.
Zaylin already has influence over me. I think.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I was also
Ivy.
the other.
The thing is, if there's ever a place in the RP where it makes sense to give influence to a character, you can always just say, "I give influence to somebody."
Yeah.
I was gonna give you influence, and then I was like, "Oh right, you already have it."
Yeah.
Like I did with Zaylin a little bit ago.
Mhm.
But that means if I get that potential, that means I have advanced.
I have not rolled dice in 3 sessions.
Has it been 3 sessions?
Well, you
I have
also
not
you
rolled-
you advanced a
have
whole
not-
bunch without us. 'cause
I
you
have
failed
not
so many
rolled a
times.
single roll in 3 sessions.
Not
And
even
that's
like,
good,
not even
though.
last time. Like I thought the last time there was some fights or something.
No, I have not rolled a single die in 3
Steve,
sessions
Well,
because
don't
I have
have
not
the-
gained potential in 3 sessions.
Well, like,
you
I
have
haven't
the
failed
Caldwell
or
touch. You
succeeded.
should not be rolling dice.
shit's gonna happen next time. The
Yeah.
yeah, all this is happening. I'm like,
s-
all right, so I'm gonna get 2 different threads going. We end with Wraith showing up. That's a good end of session. However, now we have to do the end of session. Did you grow closer, grow in your own image, or grow away?
So, a question real quick. Did you, Nessa, did you say Rosalind has influence over Issa? Or Mira?
You already have influence over me. And
no, do you have influence over?
yes, I do.
Okay.
I only
So
have-
Johnny's the last one that doesn't have influence over.
Okay.
I don't think he has it yet, though.
I don't think so.
I don't think she's. Yeah, she's just like, yeah, okay. You're giving a second chance, but I'm watching you, bud. Not happy with you.
Also, I forgot we saved Joe Rogan's life in canonically.
Did we have to? Can we
It
recommend?
is how we met. Was saving Terrence Tribble.
Terrence
Oh,
Tribble,
yeah,
our version
Terrence
of Joe,
Tribble.
Joe Rogan.
Bro joking.
Bro joke.
Rogan.
I don't know if there was a TikToker this whole thing like the problem with women is blah 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 blah
Oh,
blah. And, yeah, he says blah blah blah, and then he just goes cryptocurrency, and it just cut off. And I was like, part of me going, "All right, is this a dude we got to go off on cryptocurrency?" Like, oh, it is satire. It was the only one
Or-
he actually had the microphone in the camera for.
Or was it an elaborate ad for cryptocurrency?
Yeah, he's like, now buy my NFTs, please.
God. All right, y'all. End of session move. Did you grow closer? Did you grow in your own image, or did you grow away?
I think Ivy grew closer to the team. I mean, the end of the session, I feel like, was just great.
I thought you were. I
But-
thought this was gonna be everyone's gonna be like away, 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 and then as it went, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
y'all are coming together.
Specifically, I think probably with Rosalind, because they just had that like moment.
Watch a
I
B
mean, Issa
movie.
was gonna be Issa was close there. But because I think specifically because Ivy spent the night with Rosalind, that was kind of like the reason why. But that text didn't mean nothing. He said, "Don't forget about it." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Nessa, give me stuff.
Okay. I guess put your Danger and Freak are so good though. Can you put your Savior up one and then your Danger down one?
Yeah, that helps me. Thank you.
+3 Danger is so good, but also it's good to be.
My freak is better.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Thank you. Thank you.
I think okay, if
Sir.
you want to go. I think I grew closer to the team. I mean Johnny's obvious, but I think that even like at the end with Issa just kind of establishing dominance.
Mommy.
I'm the top.
Yeah, the whole time you were talking, I was just like Dom.
Issa's an alpha. We know this. So yeah, I'm gonna give influence to Issa because she does not have influence over me right now.
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh wait, I don't have influence over you. I thought I did.
No, I gave it. I took it away a couple sessions ago.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna leave it then because.
I think I have influence over everybody but Obsidian.
Issa, you can change my labels then. Use your
Oh
labels.
shit! Right. Let me look. Right. Oh, little alien head. I'm gonna say. I want to move either superior or mundane. I think I want to mundane up, and your savior down.
Alrighty. Okay.
Alrighty. I'm also gonna do closer to the team. Actually, didn't think about who I was gonna do this to. I wish it could be Zaylin, but I do not think it was Zaylin.
Do you want me to go while you're thinking?
Yes, please.
I'm gonna. Issa was in more into her own image.
Mm-hmm.
I just a little bit.
Let's see that.
All right, shift one label up and another down.
Yep, doing that.
Which ones?
I'm gonna do. What's the thinky one? Is that superior or Satan? That's superior, right?
The thank you?
The thinky one.
Oh, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do superior up. Wait, no, I'm gonna do savior up. And freak down. Screw myself over with teleportation, but that's okay.
I am going to give it to Johnny, technically. I know we didn't actually spend a lot of scenes together, but the fact that you told us what happened. Yes.
You were on his side. Like you were like the
yeah.
first to say like, yeah.
That's big for Marrow, is that when you told us immediately, Marrow was like, well, it was a hard decision, but you made it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do I shift or wait? No, I don't do anything. Wait, I do have influence over you. So.
You do, so you get to shift my labels.
Oh boy. Let me find Obsidian. Or not Obsidian. The other one, Marrow.
Shift Obsidian.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
We're gonna move your mundane up and your freak down.
No.
Oh, I made it disappear.
I just hit undo. I'll move it. That one's finicky.
How do you do undo?
Control Z.
Control Z. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That one needs to go that
There
way.
it goes.
Perfect.
I don't know why it hates it. It hates other people.
I think the only person who has influence over Johnny is Zaylin. So I think I'm gonna go with grew closer to the team. And surprisingly, it's Marrow.
What?
Because Marrow he walked in when Marrow was like defending him hardcore to Issa, and it's like not what he expected. I don't think he still fully trusts Marrow because he doesn't know who they are, but they kind of like are pulling him back into their good graces, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it. And I get to clear a condition or mark potential, and I'm obviously going to clear a condition because I have 3 of them bastards. I'm gonna get rid of guilty.
Hey.
Oof, I'm down to angry and insecure.
I'm angry and insecure.
Whoops. Nope.
Yeah, I was
I'm
about to say.
still-
I was about to say. I
I'm
was like,
still on
I'm
Marrow.
pretty sure
I'm like,
that's
I
on.
thought I had 4. I do have 4.
I mean,
I'm
I'll
gonna
take
get rid
it.
of guilty. I'm gonna get rid of guilty. My bad. Looking at the wrong one. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't think this is my character sheet.
Right now, everyone has 2 or 3. Issa's got 2.
Yeah, I've
Everyone
got
else has 3 conditions.
I'm not clearing any. I want
Trying
to take another
not to-
potential.
I'm actively trying not to clear conditions right now.
I actually, potential wise, actually, Max, I'm actually trying to figure out what I want to do next.
All right.
Moment of truth.
No, I don't. I'm not there yet.
fair.
I'm actually looking at the soldier, and like thinking about taking a move from the soldier playbook
Nice. Sweet.
because it feels very on point. I just don't know which one yet.
All right. We want to let people know where we can find all you wonderful people.
Oh yeah, I'm first. Hi, I'm they she pronouns. You can find me all over the internet at 700 Bezos. I am sorry for yelling.
Hello, I'm Kirby. You can find me at DTRPGS on Twitter. I write role playing games, disastertourism.itch.io. Got a couple cool ones up there that you can get for free if you want.
I am Sarah. I am Powerful Week 1 on TikTok and Powerful Week almost everywhere else.
Hi, I'm Nessa. Loch Nessa, LOCHNEASSA. Basically everywhere. I do a lot of stuff.
Hi, I am Steve. I am the Dragon X on TikTok, and I just signed up on startplaying.games. So if you want to hire me to be your game master, dungeon master, please check me out at startplaying.games/GM/DragonX. Thanks for watching.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. And I am Michael, Improv GM on Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. Thank you very much for joining us, and we will catch you all next week when we get to see what the hell actually happens after those grenades hit the table.
Oh, I forgot about the grenades.
Have a great night.
Mm.